Welcome back, everyone. Oh, it shows his faces, okay.
Certainly.
Certainly, let's go inside, children. Find out what awaits us. Stash can now be accessed. Interesting. Question is, are you friend or foe living in the house? That's the thing we gotta find out. Why are you running so slowly, darling?
Yes?
Oh, you're in stealth mode, huh?
Oh?
I don't need you to be in stealth mode just yet. Sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate from the air, dust and rusted. Utensils cover the countertop. This guy lives in a very interesting house. It's like pretty derelict, isn't it? The shelves creak under the books of many of the covers are mottled and mildewed. Cobweb's barn remains the broken alembic, a cracked mortar, various shattered bottles and vials on the table. Hang on, is that it? Oh, forgot. Here as well to check out. Maybe. It looks like it's a dead end. Interesting. Rats skitter along the broken stairs. Huh. Puzzles, methinks. But I didn't see any interactables. Okay. Something I missed then? Don't see anything here. Okay. So this wasn't the main entrance then? I'm confused. Very confused. Oh. Is that just a... What? What? What's our journal say? God knows impressive in size, but little else. The keep is in complete disrepair, but if old Merworld is still lord of this place, I am likely to find him within. Yeah, but how to enter? Very interesting. Okay, let's go exploring then. I don't know if you could get in that way. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's go inside. So that was the lodge, I guess. There we go.
Well, that's, unusual.
Huh. We have a shadow. What's that? Another exit point? What's he doing? Doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Oh, it's a phantom, right.
Brave.
Here we go. First thing, he's got an area of effect attack. Le Pas, you intrigue me. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, where's our priest-do? Don't think I really want to do that just yet. You guys can certainly try and take the phantom out. Maybe we should have waited until they're congregated all together like that.
Oh?
Good lords. We may end up having to use actual spells. Wow. I don't think we can save him, unfortunately. Hopefully that works. How are you doing? You can summon things now?
I fear we've lost the angry one.
I fear we lost the angry one. I think we have. Nice! Whoa, whoa, calm down. That could have gone better. Interesting how the priest gets smacked in the face a bit, but grey-brown pellets of the mice flit between the boards. Pelts on the mouse, should we say. Steward. As you come to the end of the great hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne, wrought with marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out of the carving, permeating the fortress through the stone air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
You know who I am?
One could hardly mistake it. You're burning like a candle. Of course, I also know what to look for. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maywald?
Tell me more.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it.
That sounds like it went bad.
But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we've made. In most places it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Any ideas where he is?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep.
Oh gee.
But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind. Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
Okay.
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Farewell, strange stone lady.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Oh. Doors opening left, right and center. Question is, are we strong enough to take on these dangers? We have to do a tactful retreat at times, I'm thinking. Nothing. Diddly. That's disappoint. So... Braziers runs... Chains are rigid with rust. Well, this opened up, so I'm assuming that there's something here we need to do. More rusty.
There's my little soldier.
Hi. Mother.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
As you draw nearer, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elven woman. Her stringy hair is tied back, and she tugs at a loose thread on her apron. There's a distant hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. A frail smile descends like a veil over her face. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that's like her. It's shimmering and is semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat with your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father. Before you were born, the Glandfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
That's what I said. Her voice is low and hoarse, and her hand is frozen over the basket. Something dark and empty clouds over her eyes.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Sounds good to me. Oh, la 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 la. What's that? Ivory spuddling, huh? Whoa. Okay. Oh, bugger. Fascinating. Where are you, buddy? We're getting chained up and everything. That's a lot of spiders. Crikey, okay. Spells aplenty. You gotta switch to your melee, I think. Where's that confound ability? Is that it there? Yeah. You're casting things, you're doing your thing, you've got rage, you're switching spells. Good. Oh, that's one per rest, okay. Fair enough. You're actually near death, so should probably okay. So you can switch back to your gun and shoot some people. You, my priesty friend. God, she's got way too many spells to look at, I think. Just probably battle rage for now.
Most inconvenient.
What was inconvenient? Not sure. Oh well. Oh, there's a lot of spiders, okay. Hang 10. Jeez, they destroy you, don't they? Well, I guess, what level's Baratheon anyway? He's not very high. Level 2? So that's why he'll probably get hurt a bit. Second level Barbarian. Fair enough.
Oh?
Okay, let's... So, at the start of their comrade, their hearts grow. Well, was that because you're singing songs?
Following your lead.
Ah.
Roll up 10!
Yes. Turn them against each other.
Following your lead.
Should have enough to do it. Well done. They're destroying them.
Yes?
Let us end this!
Yes? Roll up 10!
Go children, go.
How bad?
You guys can attack as well.
Not like this!
Not like this.
Oh?
Let us end this!
Yes?
Fascinating.
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
Spectral man arrayed in armor and officer cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You see straight through it to the ducal and Adir insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch. The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
Damn. His mailed fist tightens around the rolled paper. It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone wall, right? He looks at you, and we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Certainly will, sir. There's nothing... The cot is rough with splinters. Oh my. Loot! Loot. Actually, can we craft things? E.g. potions of love. Not really. Need some endurance potions so I don't have to roll solely on my priest for his love. Silver trails of sludge gleam inside the barrels. Interesting. I'm assuming that you have to go down, and I want to take the most direct route, which would probably be the, hopefully not the hardest route. But we'll find out soon enough, I think. Dexterity affects the action speed of characters and reflex defense. It also used in conversations and scripted interaction. Oh, level up! Ooh, children! Too bad Baratheon didn't level up, but This is good. I get a bit stronger. Sounds good to me. Get to learn a level 2 spell, huh? Well, we got Fear Caress and the other thing. Infuses the cast of Vitality, giving them a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. Rolling Flame. Creates a rebounding wall of fire, inflicting burn damage upon anyone in his path. That's gonna be bad. It's Scorching Ray of Flame between caster and the target, inflicting burn damage on any target and anyone. Binding Web, yeah, okay. That sounds good. Bonus first level spell. Gains an extra spell. Cast level 1 spells. Conjures a protective shield and magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Grants. Okay, yeah. Grimoire Slam, that's a close combat. Concentrates the power of blasts, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Modified blast. Passive. Actually, what's the one about, although, get to Granton. Oh, that's actually pretty good. We'll go with that. You, my friend, are level 4 as well, huh? Plus 10 to maximum fatigue. So fatigue's something we definitely need you to get better with, I think. And we'll leave the rest of the points. Causes enemy wounds in the area of effect to ignite, inflicting additional burn damage over time, each time they are wounded. Sounds good to me. I think a Grimoire Slam, maybe. Still don't know if I want to spec you out to be close combat or not. Quick switch. Reduces recovery time when switching weapons or spells in the Grimoires. Honestly, I think the first level spell is pretty good. I hope. And you, my friend. Hopefully you heal after this as well. You need better athletics to get better fatigue. And probably better survival as well. Oh, a bonus first level spell, maybe. Condemns the priest's foes, dazzling any enemies. Oh, that's pretty good. Faithful gain accuracy bonus to the sword and arquebus. And cast special version of burst of summer flame. Grants inspired flame. Oh, okay, so that's just him. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all tributes. Allies gain actually a bonus from the priest's holy radiance. Or bonus first level spell. I think you're okay for your first level spells, maybe. Actually, no, it's better than that. But we need to get you a bit better with your close combat, maybe. Great Sword Park, Warhammer. Quarterstaff. That's a quarterstaff, right? Pretty sure. think just the bonus first level spell again. For them at least.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
God, 5 of them now. Fantastic. He didn't heal up, unfortunately. That sucks.
Yes?
Alright, Raider, what's your problem?
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you, his cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long, pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue prints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair.
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The ragged stripes of the paint in his face twist as he laughs. You may not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead grey tooth peers from beneath his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Real, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchforks fails you tonight. He laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
The ghostly warrior gives you a long, covetous look. His semi-transparent eyes blaze as they crawl all over you. He reaches toward your cheek but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Fascinating. Oh, it's locked.
I'll give it a try.
You'll
at
give it
least.
a try. Lockpicks required 1. Who's got good mechanics? Was it you, sir? I forget now. You have 4 mechanics. I don't know when this will
Following your lead.
become useful to us,
As
but
requested.
Oh?
there you go. Oh, what did I do? Hey!
No.
I found you.
Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. Are you Merriwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Interesting, there's a lot of things we could say. Where the first one?
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Interesting. The old man turns his body away and has another sputtering argument, facing the wall. When he turns back toward you, he has taken a confident stance and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect? A window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it, speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead. An empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Interesting, so he's been possessed or gone mad with those spirits we met earlier.
Little I knew. No! No! Forgive me! Forgive me! Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Aleth's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? Well, do you remember that one?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times.
Oh dear.
Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all. Ghosts of the mind. Meyerwald has lost control. Meyerwald's body no more. Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meyerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meyerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less. Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Meyerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know? My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Meyerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
War of Tree? Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War. The War of the Black Trees. This was in the early period of the Aeduran colonization, fighting between the Durwood colonists and the native Gluffinthans. You see, but that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
Merwood's voice becomes raspy. He is nowhere, and he is somewhere else in the place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
This is bad. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trail is broken him, but better than to live in weakness. Okay, I'm enjoying this.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
Baby conceived by the Raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Interesting. Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Damn. Durin smokes, burning his own, and why not, if they had been wicked and earned their punishment? He is weak of mind and soul. To see him cower before the flame, that would give you the measure of him. Merwood's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gods don't tear it apart.
How little we know.
How do you tell spirit from memory? Yeah, how do you tell a spirit from memory?
Fragmented our memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel. Never far.
I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere, since I became a watcher.
Oh no, 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 no. You too. You too.
Unfortunately, yeah. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Alice's eyes dart between you and Merwold. What exactly does he mean? Surely something can be done. You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that happen? How would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
Must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key? It seems we share an enemy, Lord Pi. Assassins and Watcher Wakers, both. They certainly keep busy. Who's this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
If the leaden key caused my waking, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
Well, I need to go in search of this man and the leaden key then.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
You're confusing me with someone in your past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing.
Uh-oh.
Your warnings are lost on these foreigners.
Uh-oh.
And their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy. And they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
We gotta fight him. But we're gonna take a quick break before we do that, that's for sure.